おや、旅人にパイモン。
二人ともこんにちは。久しぶりだね。
さっき何話してたんだ？大事な話か？あっちでなんか賑わってるぞ。
あ、旅人にパイモン。雪山であんたたちに会えるなんて思わなかったよ。
アンバーだったのか。それに
そうだね。これで安心だ。
よく見たらみんな冒険来るのが遅かったから、もう他のところに行っちゃったのか？あいつら早く追いかけよう。
お？
音はあっちの方からだ。
走るより飛ぶ方が早いよ。
ここまで来て音が消えちゃった。でもオイラもしかして
その声は。どうして雪山に？だったとはどういう意味だい？
さっきここま
雪山でか二人は雪山。
実は
おや、ならきっと重要なことだろう。
なんか機嫌悪くなさそうだな。もしかしてティマイオスが
言えないようなことでも別に構わない。雪山に散策しに来て。なるほど。つまり君たちはその新人をエウルアに。
サボりじゃなくそれ
先日
何の
絵の具だよ。聖銀鉱
鉱石も
ああ、不純物が多く含む。
そう
君も絵を？
いや、オイラたち絵を描くのっていいそうだぞ。
考え方は悪くない。
いいぞ。アンバーはセピロス騎士だし行こうぜ。
ここにあったものが少し減っている。
価値のあるものか？
価値を測るのは難しい。なくなったのは僕の錬金術ノートだ。
錬金術。
素人にとっては。
つまり錬金術の分かるやつが盗んだのか？でも
僕もまだ新しい足跡だ。
追いかけようぜ。ドラゴンを逃がすぞ。
足跡は入り口からあっちへ向かったようだ。
泥棒め。
痕跡が上の方に続いている。
崖を登ったのか？じゃあオイラたちも行こ
走るより飛ぶ方が早いよ。
雪の上の足跡は見づらいな。気をつけないと見失っちゃうぞ。
だから
あれ、足跡がここで途絶えてる。
どうやら崖を飛び降りたらしい。風の翼のようにここだ。僕たちも飛び降りよう。
洞窟の中に入ったのか？オイラたちも行こう。
待て、旅人。この洞窟には入り口が2つ。
挟み撃
先に犯人に遭遇した方がもう一本足だが、
オイラたちの
ではまた後で。あ
アルベド遅いな。そうか。あ、さっきどうせすぐそこだし。あ、この聖銀行はなんだか暗いな。準備、あれは悪くないな。だけど同じ聖銀行でも光沢に大きな違いがあるんだな。あれ、アルベド帰ってきてたのか？
ああ、すまない、追いつけなかった。相手の速度が想像よりも速かったようだ。
そっか、結局相手が誰なのかも分からずじまいか。でも収穫
鉱石の採掘？
聖銀行だ。ほら、たくさん取れたんだぜ。お前の言ってた通り光沢の高いものもあれば。
聖銀鉱はは僕、
お前がこの鉱石を絵の具にできるって言ったから気になって探しに行ったんじゃないか。そういえばとにかくそいつのせいでみんなの時間が無駄になったぞ。
そうだね、全てそのもののせいだ。ノートはとても重要なものだ。僕、
そうだ、さっき採掘した鉱石、ほら質の悪い石だと。
確かにそのいらないものは。
そうだろ、時間も節約。
助けてくれ。
待った、今何か聞こえなかったか？なんか助けを求める声が。冒険者がピンチなのかも。
行くぞ。よっトンくらえ。
あ、ここら辺から
誰か助けてくれ。
だ。嘘だ。
お、旅人とパイモンか？俺だよ、ベネットだ。
うわ、本当にベネットだ。早く。
すまない、また面倒をかけて。
うわー、いろんなものがごちゃごちゃしてるぞ。鍵はないんじゃ。気をつけろ、誰か来る。
下がれ。ほれ。
捕まえたんだ。
部外者禁止。次の仕事はボン。足元に気をつけて。私が戦場から離れたせいです。燃えよ、くらえ。よっ。へい。はっ。
鍵はあいつが持ってるみたいだ。さっき。
やっと出られたぜ。本当にありがとう。木々の間から石の入った雪の塊が落ちてきてな。それが当たって頭がクラクラしてたんだ。
少し聞いただけでいろいろあったってことがわかるぜ。
なんてことない。俺の運が悪いだけだ。
ああ、ついでに片付けただけだからそんなに感謝しなくてもいいぜ。
そうなのか？お前らって本当にいいやつだな。まあファデューのやつらも命令されてやってるだけだと思うけど。
ところでお前は雪山に何しに来たんだ？レザーは一緒じゃないのか？
聞いてないのか？冒険者協会は今ここでウィンターキャンプを開いてるんだ。俺はベテラン冒険者として新人の面倒を見に来たのさ。レザーは冒険者じゃないし、俺もベニー冒険団の団長兼唯一のメンバーだから一人で来るしかなくてな。でもこんな長い間足止めされてたからもう約束の時間は過ぎてる。サイデュスさんが怒ってないといいんだが。
え、まさかあのジェラードっていう冒険者はもともとお前のペアだったのか？もしそうだったら確かに一足遅かったな。なんだ
って？教官は人手不足なんじゃないのか？どうして他に教官が？
セピロス騎士団の騎士がサポートしてくれることになって教官の人数も生徒より多くなったんだ。
セピロス騎士だったのか。だったら運の悪い俺よりよっぽど頼りになるな。
そうだぞ。それにオイラたちが言ったのは今の状況だ。それにお前もこんな大変な思いをして教官を務めに来たんだ。サイリュス会長もお前を追い返すことはしないと思うぜ。
本当か？
本当だ。あれ、ちょっと待てよ。アルベドはどこだ？
アルベド？セピロス騎士団の錬金術師アルベドか？
いや、アルベドはたまたま雪山にいただけだ。もしかして戻って手がかりを探しに行ったのか？洞窟の方に戻ってアルベドと合流しよう。完成しなさいよ。ここに戻るまでもアルベドはいなかったな。
なんだか雪山が賑やかだ。こんなに。
オイラたちさっきここを通った時にベネットその声を聞いて。
何を話しているんだい？
アルベド、どこ行ってたんだよ。探したぞ。
それは僕のセリフだよ。君たちには。
待つとか探すとかもう俺こんがらがってき。悪いなアルベド。何のことかさっぱりだが、どうやら俺はお前たちに迷惑をかけちまったらしい。
いや、それは違うよ。ベネット、君の問題じゃない。気にする必要はない。旅人、確認したいんだが、どうしてさっき入り口を離れたんだい？
見つけたわよ。動かないで私の質問に答えなさい。
僕？
あれ、エウルは新人の面倒を見てたんじゃないのか？
悪巧みをする者の邪魔がなければ確かにそれを続けていたわ。アルベド、さっき君がジョエルを連れて雪山の無人地帯へ向かうのを見たわ。あそこには魔物が多くいる。一体何をするつもり？
おいおい、何が起きてるんだ？じゃなくて
君がジョエルを連れ去ることを私が阻止しようとした時、君はジョエルを放り出して。
なるほど。実に面白い。
面白いですって？
エウルア、君は僕のなりすましに遭遇。
なりすまし？目的は何？
今はまだ判断で。
おい、さっきの石動かなかったか？
はあ、災難だったわ。
またお前らかよ。
確かにそうだね。私たち。
しかもさっきパラドに会ったんだ。あのうっかりパラド知ってるだろ？あいつ自分の運が悪いって言って。
イベント参加のためにすぐに去っていったわ。
お前たち、もしかしてあれ？
あはは、見ての通り。
土砂崩れや落雪、斜面からの転落とか、たかだかそれくらいのことさ。
人生の1ページに刻めるほどの経験だね。
とにかく確かにまだ拠点にはたどり着けていないの。ここ数日本当についていないわ。幸いジェラードには基礎的な体力トレーニングをやらせるため、事前に彼を安全なエリアに送っておいたからよかったものの。
ごめん、全部俺のせいだ。俺は運が悪くてそばにいるみんなにも伝染しちまうんだ。余計なトラブルや面倒をかけて本当にすまない。はあ、なんて言えばいいかわからないが、これが運命の力ってやつなのかもな。しかも多分。
ああ、確かに。
そうだぞ。お前のそれはもうとっくに慣れてるんだ。それにオイラたちも運がいいってわけじゃない。
そうか？お前たちの方が俺よりよっぽど運がいいと思うけどな。
ならこうしよう。オイラの運気を少しお前に分けてやる。
私のも分けてあげる。まあここ数日は私もあまり運が良くなかったけどね。
みんなよし、みんなの運気があればきっと下山できる。
きっと大丈夫。
宝探しのカラスマークで確かめてみよう。よし、裏面俺の考えと真逆だ。
それって運勢も占えるのか？
表と裏があって半々。運気の本質は確率だ。つまり不幸な部分を使い果たせば例えばカラスマークの表裏を当てるのに失敗したってことは。
もうい、こいつの言ってることデタラメだよな。ちゃんと突っ込めよ。
みんな、さっきカラスマークの表裏を外したから今度こそ無事拠点に戻れると思うぜ。
まさか。
試してみよう。この道で間違いないんだな。お尻が痛い。なんでこんなところに砕けた氷があるんだよ。
実に不思議だ。まるで不幸の奇跡。
私普段こういうのは信じないけれど、ベネットは本当にアンバー、もし今後ベネットと組むような仕事をするとき、こんな状況にあっても軽率に動かないで私の支援を待ちなさい。わかった。そう言われると確かにちょっと疲れたかな。
みんな疲れているのなら僕の拠点で休むといい。
おいらも眠いぞ。
急に眠くなってきた。このままだとアンバーが雪の上で寝てしまうわ。みんな急いで。下山する前にアルベドの拠点で少し休みましょう。
Here we are. Make yourselves comfortable. Oh, I forgot I don't have that many chairs. Please wait a moment.
What's he doing? Painting?
He is. He's painting a chair. Wait, alchemy can turn paintings into objects? How is this possible?
My paintings are like blueprints. Alchemy simply enables me to omit the manufacturing part of the process. It's an elementary level technique. With enough research and experimentation, this same technique can even be used to create living beings.
Whoa. Well, since you can magically produce chairs, can I have one with a backrest?
No problem. How many of you want backrests?
Me! Me!
I'll also take one with a backrest, if you please.
Can Paimon have a chair that comes with a juicer? Still beats squeezing onto a stool with you.
Cool, we have chairs now! This is so comfortable! Makes me want to stay the night here.
You're very welcome to stay overnight if you wish. There's still some time before dinner. Get some rest, everyone. I'll tend the stove.
Hey now, we can't be letting you do all the work. I can help. Please, put me to work.
This is quite cozy for Dragonspine. I'm pleasantly surprised. I gave it a try, and I actually quite enjoyed it. But Amber said the snowman I made was too artistic. Apparently, the conventional style is more rotund in appearance. I couldn't tell if she was complimenting me or mocking me. Either way, I'm not about to let it go. I'm quite familiar with Dragonspine by now. But this time, I have a newcomer to worry about. And I'm traveling in a group with Amber and the others. Not things I'm terribly well accustomed to. Still, I've taken the job, so of course I'll do what's asked of me to the fullest of my ability. I'll settle this score once this is all over. Me? I'm coping perfectly well. I don't need looking after. You should talk to Amber and Bennett. They're not as well acquainted with Dragonspine as I am. Seeing how much you can find to talk about even with Albedo, you must be quite the conversationalist. So put that skill to good use. Teach them all how to survive on Dragonspine. I'm sure this is well within your capability, no? If you're talking about Bennett's situation, I think I'm used to it now. It's hardly the end of the world. Don't ruminate on it. Take this chance to get some proper rest. The nights are long on Dragonspine. A glass of ice-cold wine would not go amiss right now. Don't mind me. Just do whatever you like.
Oh, pace yourself. Dinner could be a while. I still have a few things to prepare. I hadn't expected you to be so interested in paint. I once tried grinding mist flowers into powder and mixing it with white paint to replicate the sparkle of snowflakes. The end result was quite satisfactory, but works that use this kind of paint need to be stored carefully. If you want to try it for yourself, I can help you. Even now, I don't believe I have fully grasped the nature of the threat that Dragonspine poses. But I will endeavor to keep you safe. That much you can trust in. I wish I could simply respond with, I'm fine. But you are a true friend to me, so I should be honest with you. Recently, certain questions have been occupying my mind. Questions about the nature of life and creation. However, I feel that rushing into a discussion with you on these topics before my ideas on them are fully formulated will bring you far more confusion than clarity. So I will wait till my thoughts are clear in my own head before I share them with you. Until then, please forgive me. Oh, don't worry about it. A chance like this to gather around the fire and chat into the night is a rare and precious one for me. I won't participate in the conversation much. It's just a habit of mine. But please know that I am enjoying the atmosphere all the same. Of course, I'm happy to continue chatting with you if you'd like. This is my camp, but let's not get bogged down in technicalities. I want you to be able to relax and make yourself at home here.
I wonder if there's anything I could do to help out. Oh, you mean Gerald? I heard that Eula developed a whole training program for him. He might be new, but I bet he'll improve pretty quickly with a mentor like that. I feel bad. It's hard knowing that I've been causing so much trouble for everyone. Being a little unlucky is usually no big deal for me. But in a place like this, it makes me worry that something really bad might come of it. No, wait, I shouldn't have said that. I might have actually jinxed it now. You know me. Same old Bennett. Unlucky as ever. But as long as bad luck doesn't break me, I'll always get back up again. Especially on a cool adventure like this one. I gotta make the most of it. Sorry for dragging you guys into another situation. I didn't used to know any of these knights very well, but after spending some time with them on this trip, it's really opened my eyes to my own shortcomings. They're all so talented and kind. I have a lot to learn from them. Oh yeah, you gotta tell me sometime how you managed to make friends with so many talented people. Okay, cool. Make sure you eat plenty when dinner's ready.
It's so nice and warm here. Joel's been doing pretty good. Having people to play with has put him in a good mood. I'll tell you what though, he seems to have even more stamina than me. So long as they're playing, kids always seem to have endless amounts of energy. It's more dangerous up here than I thought. In a hostile environment like this, even a Knight of Favonius has to keep their eyes open and keep their wits about them at all times. Still, this has been a pretty unique adventure for me. It's definitely been worth it. You know, when I was keeping Joel company, I started missing my grandfather really bad. After he disappeared, I never saw him again. I have no idea how he's doing. But at least what I can do is focus on being a great outrider. If I can do that well, I know he'd be proud. Oh, all that? Don't worry about it. Eula is a good person. She might not show it, but she'd never let that kind of stuff get to her. As for Bennett, he seems like the kind of guy who can keep his spirits up when things aren't going well. I feel bad having to ask so much of Albedo, though. Still, it's kind of nice to have everyone together like this, so yay for silver linings! Sure thing. Bet you're tired as well. You should get some rest too.
Oh, pace yourself. Dinner could be a while. I still have a few things to prepare. It's almost ready now. Traveler, please light the campfire and gather everyone for dinner. I made a few dishes based on some popular Mondstadt recipes. This is no good hunter, but there should be enough to go around. Please, help yourselves.
Wow, smells great. Don't mind if I do.
Wait, don't steal all the fried vegetables. Leave some for me. Hey!
Paimon's full. What a great meal!
Albedo, you're too modest. These dishes are as good as anything you'd find in a top restaurant. Are all alchemists so good at cooking?
You may be onto something there.
Right? Paimon thinks so too! It's his lab manner that gives it away. The kind of guy who holds a potion bottle as steady as a rock isn't the kind of guy who's gonna be slapdash with his salt and pepper.
Actually, that makes a lot of sense.
I'm so sleepy after all that food.
Did Bennett fall asleep sitting up? He must be totally wiped out.
The way he's sleeping is so alert. I'm impressed.
seems to be in a deep sleep. Ooh, Paimon wonders if he sleep talks.
Ugh. Oh, no, Dad, no apples for me. I want sticky honey roast and fisherman's toast.
Sticky honey roast. That's your favorite, isn't it, Amber?
Sure is. Give me a sticky honey roast from Good Hunter any day. I used to take Eula to Good Hunter a lot back when we first met. Before long, Sarah would start cooking our usual orders as soon as she saw us coming. She said we ordered the same thing so often that it was practically muscle memory by that point. She also said that if everyone in Mondstadt ordered like we do, her job would be so much easier. All she'd have to do is memorize everyone's favorites.
Always eating together. Aww, it's nice that you two are so close. The Traveler and Paimon always eat together too. It's a sure sign of true friendship.
Two people simply sharing a meal says nothing either way about the relationship between them.
That depends if it's a one-off meal or a regular occurrence.
Aha! Paimon just noticed something. Whenever Eula doesn't want to admit to something, she raises her chin or puts her hands on her hips.
Ah, you've all picked up on that. Didn't know Eula's tells were so easy to spot.
We are done here, yes? I am free to go, am I not? Then please excuse me. I have a frozen lake I need to be at.
You're going for an ice bath at this time of night? Wait up! Don't go without me!
I thought you wanted to get some sleep. So maybe you should stay here and rest.
No, I should come with you. It's late, and it's dark, and you're not good with directions like I am. Come on, let's go together.
An ice bath? Whew. Rather them than Paimon.
So much roast meat. Oh, hey, Dad. I'm doing all right. I'm the leader of my own adventure team now.
Wow. Bennett really is a sleep talker. Okay, looks like we got some downtime now.
Alright, you two. Time to paint. Have you decided what to paint?
Like you even need to ask. It's obviously going to be Paimon.
Sure. But we should move elsewhere. We're likely to disturb Bennett's sleep if we stay here, so let's go outside.
Okie dokie. Alright, grab your easel, paper, brushes, and paints. Don't leave anything behind.
Hey, Zamoriel! Fall down. Ugh, oh well, never mind.
What the heck is this guy dreaming about?
hungry. If you're scared, win. The sun is up. You sleep now. I have no. You are my. I have iron vision. The wolf. I like the stars. Vision helps Razor. Fight. I smell rabbit.
Let's paint here.
Allow Paimon to adopt an elegant pose for your artistic reference. Hey! What's that look for? Cut the attitude and start putting your perfect Paimon down on the page. You better take this seriously, because this is going on Paimon's wall.
Confidence is a good thing. Those to whom it is endowed do well to flaunt it. I'm looking forward to the finished piece.
Alright, let's start with the head. Now, in your mind's eye, what is written on Paimon's face? Huh? Is that how Paimon really looks to you? Okay, forget it. We can come back to that. Let's move on to the body. Come on, paint what you see when you look at Paimon. Paimon's starting to feel like this is not going to turn out so great. Now Paimon's getting nervous. Let me see. Let Paimon see. What is that? Why you... How could... Paimon is lost for words. The brushwork is smooth and the composition seems professional quality. You had no problems there. So what the heck happened with the face, huh? Explain that stupid expression! Explain it!
Smooth, professional quality.
And those eyes! Those boring, lifeless eyes! Where's the soul?
Traveler? Have you previously received any education in the fine arts?
Oh, really? So it's just a hobby then? Oh, well, that sure explains a lot. There's no way you would have made Paimon look like this if you'd had any amount of formal training.
Fascinating. Paimon, if this is not to your liking, I can make a few amendments. Traveler, what do you think? All right then. Paimon, is this better? Adding flourish to the finished piece is an essential component of what makes art... art. This is not to say that you differ from the painting on a fundamental level, rather that the real you and the you in the painting present two different styles of beauty. You remain the core reference point for the painting. So, Paimon, you can put your misgivings aside and hang this painting wherever you like.
Wow! Thanks, Albedo.
Oh, I merely added a flourish here and there. You should be thanking the Traveler. In truth, ground-up overhaul is more or less an accurate description.
The more Paimon looks at it, the more she likes it. Great! Paimon has a portrait painting! Paimon's gonna show this off to everyone!
It's nothing. I can paint you next time, if you'd like. You can hang it in your home as a souvenir. I rarely entertain so many guests at my camp. It's lively. A little noisy, even. But I don't dislike it. Liveliness is a rare thing here on Dragonspine.
Ah, it's a new day! Let's go meet up with everyone!
Hey, good morning!
I slept great last night. How about you guys? All rested up?
I'm fine, as usual.
The path down the mountain is easier to follow in the daylight. Let's take this chance to head down to the base camp.
Let's go! If we make good time, maybe we can all get lunch together!
I flipped another insignia just outside the camp. Wrong again.
So your bad luck is all used up. We'll be down the mountain in no time.
Yeah, my thoughts exactly. Today's the day.
Oh no! Avalanche!
Look out!
Traveler, Paimon, are you all right? Are you hurt?
Paimon's fine.
Oh, that's good. My arm got a little scratched up, but it's nothing serious.
I'm okay, but I don't see the other two. I'm afraid the avalanche may have pushed them off the cliff.
They fell down? They'll be okay though, right?
I think they're both robust enough to survive the fall. But if the falling debris knocked them unconscious, and they're lying there in the freezing cold, we have to get down there and rescue them, immediately.
Okay, let's move.
Hang in there, guys.
Bennett, are you okay? Shout if you can hear me! Bennett!
A voice! Over there!
Bennett, is that you?
Guys, I'm over here.
Are you alright? Are you hurt?
Let me check. I'm a little dizzy, but I'm not in any pain. I don't think I'm injured.
Thank goodness. Scared the life out of me.
If you're dizzy, sit and rest for a while.
It's fine, really. This kind of thing happens all the time. I'll be fine. Thank you. Wait, where's Albedo? Isn't he with you guys?
We thought he fell off the cliff with you. He still hasn't shown up?
We found Bennett here, so Albedo can't be far away. Keep searching this area.
Got Well, any sign of him?
Not a trace.
Nothing from me either.
Strange. We didn't have any luck.
Everyone!
Ah! Albedo! Are you okay?
Nothing serious.
Okay, everyone accounted for.
Guys, I think it's gotta be because of me. The avalanche only happened because I'm here. I guess flipping a treasure hoarder insignia isn't gonna change my luck after all. No wonder no one wants to go adventuring with me. I'm so sorry.
Don't say that. I'm hardly the lucky type myself, so I'm not about to go blaming every little thing that goes wrong on you.
Exactly. Besides, Dragonspine is a dangerous place. Avalanches literally come with the territory. Bad luck has nothing to do with it, okay? Traveler, what's wrong?
Your face looks... Oh no, did you get hit on the head? Here.
Everyone, the incident is behind us now. We should keep moving.
Why do I feel that Dragonspine has become more dangerous than it used to be? I hope it's just my imagination. Our top priority now is to get off the mountain and regroup with the adventurers. Whatever further dangers this mountain has to throw at us, we must face them together.
Agreed. Guys, keep your eyes peeled and watch your step. Careful does it. We've been heading in the right direction for a good length of time now.
Hey, what's on your mind? You seem a little distracted. Something's up, isn't it? Are you hungry? Cold? Shall Paimon hug your head to warm you up?
I don't think I've spent so much time on Dragonspine before. It sure is cold, but the view is amazing. Isn't it, Eula? Eula?
Sorry, I wasn't listening. What did you say?
I was just thinking, whenever I've met up with you at Dragonspine in the past, we always stick to the same few spots. It's much more vast and beautiful here than I realized. If it were a little warmer and a little safer, I bet this place would be bustling with visitors.
I agree. People are put off by the cold and have an aversion to danger. They don't realize that there is much to explore beneath the icy exterior, if you were willing to spend the time and energy. Albedo, is this the way down?
Yes.
I think there are several routes in this area. Does the path fork off here? It looks like it does. But maybe it doesn't. My head's still a little fuzzy from the impact.
I'm kinda dizzy too. I keep thinking things are swaying a little. Maybe I'm just hungry.
Either path will work for us. The smaller trail is less worn and harder to see, but it's also shorter. Since everyone is weary, I suggest we take the shortcut. Follow me.
Wait. Bennett and Amber don't look well. Can we take a break? We can continue once their conditions have improved.
Ugh. Now that you mention it.
Huh?
You hit your head earlier, didn't you?
Oh, you noticed. Are you sure it's worth holding everyone up over a little thing like this?
No problem at all! Health and safety always come first!
Okay, sorry for this. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. Drinking some water can help with the dizziness. Oh, and lying flat on your back helps too.
Thank you, Bennett. Seems like you really know your stuff.
Well, when life gives you lemons.
Bennett, weren't you feeling dizzy too? Stop pushing yourselves, both of you. Get some rest. We'll continue when you've gathered your energy.
Yula might come off as a little frosty, but she takes caring for her friends super seriously, more than anyone else I know. Every time I see that look on her face, I'm just like, ah, stop staring at me.
Understood. The truth of this world. What could it be? Got a quick break so I can sketch this beautiful scenery. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
All is accounted for.
All right, let's head off.
You...
At the ready.
the truth of this world. What could it be?
I won't hold you back!
Let's finish this, swiftly.
All right, let's head off.
Traveler, I know what that look means. What's on your mind? Maybe seasoned veterans have an instinct for it. I sense it too. Something seems to have changed, but I can't confirm for sure. It could be difficult to verify. It might be imprudent to speculate out loud, but I believe you know what I am referring to. Traveler, I think... you...
Albedo, what?
It's not over yet. Brace yourselves. This'll be a challenge.
Stay back! I'm going to cut this weed down to size!
Fallen leaves, adorn my night! The wind knows me.
Keep back!
As one with wind and cloud!
Burn! Gather! This is order! Rise! Where did I go wrong?
Keep back!
Solidify!
Clouds high, the birds call! Wind Flame Strike!
Gather! I will have order!
As one with wind and cloud! Keep back!
Verdict is... Ha! Ha! This is order.
What in the world was that thing? One moment it was human, the next it was a plant!
Is everyone alright?
We're fine. But can you please tell us what's going on? I don't understand.
I take it this monster is whom I had the pleasure of meeting last time.
Correct. As you might have guessed, this is a mutated whopper flower. An extremely rare kind.
But can whopper flowers turn into humans?
Not typically, but conditions on Dragonspine are far from typical. Perhaps the dragon's blood seeped into the land, then was passed to the monsters via the ley lines, accelerating their rate of mutation.
How could that happen?
This mountain is home to the remains of Durin, the venomous dragon. If there is anywhere in the world one might expect life to do unfathomable things, it would most likely be here. Durin was an artificially created life form. Its existence is nothing short of a miracle, and proof of countless possibilities. In other words, this mountain we stand on is a cradle of life's profoundest mysteries. A vast and terrifying hotbed of possibilities.
The avalanche. It must have been the work of this imposter.
Agreed. All the other troubles you faced on the way down could also have been its handiwork. My guess is that it was targeting everyone that I've had contact with.
Right, I forgot all about that.
It's not inconceivable.
But what was its purpose? Was it just trying to get rid of us?
I have a preliminary hypothesis on this. Whopper flowers are masters of mimicry, and those we encounter in the wild often appear in the vicinity of the plants they impersonate. In other words, the whopper flower likely has an instinct to replicate and replace. As a plant, it will disguise itself as another plant and infiltrate the group, hiding among them for cover. The plant being imitated has no way to detect or fight back against this behavior. But when it disguises itself as a human...
It wanted to replace you and infiltrate our group?
Yes. Maybe it created the avalanche to get rid of us. I predicted this eventuality, so I availed myself of the avalanche to hide and lure it out. It was watching us the whole time, and when it saw that I had disappeared, its instinct was to take my place. At that point, its disguise was complete, and its next move was to hunt its prey.
Yes, that's exactly how whopper flowers operate.
So when it approached and attacked Joel, what was that? A trial run?
Perhaps. Or maybe it enjoyed posing as a human, and wanted to experience what it felt like to be human.
We're fortunate to have discovered it in time. I think the Traveler was the first person other than Albedo to notice something was wrong.
Traveler, how could you tell the real me and my imposter apart?
I want to know too. I had no idea the other guy was an imposter. They looked exactly the same to me.
I see. It goes to show how difficult it is to impersonate a human. This mutant whopper flower tried its best to replicate the original exactly, but still managed to miss some details.
Unbelievable. To think that Dragonspine creates such terrifying possibilities.
Anyway, at least we won in the end. It looks like my method did work after all. I used up all the bad luck, and the good luck finally came through.
About that. If you're referring to having fallen down the mountain and avoided injury, well, that's because I was secretly protecting you.
Huh? Well, that still counts as good luck to me.
Yes, that's not an unreasonable way of looking at it. Okay. We've been delayed long enough. Time to move on.
Yeah, let's go!
Woohoo! I'm back! Cyrus doesn't seem to be here. He must have headed up the mountain. Let's wait for him here.
Amber, are you feeling better?
Yep, all good now. Nothing to worry about.
I don't know what I'd do without you guys. If not for you, I'd probably still be locked up in that cage. I really want to thank you all properly, but I can't think how at the moment.
Huh? You must be pretty used to being on the receiving end of people's kindness by now, though, surely. You probably need it often enough, given your... situation.
Come on, don't put it like that. Sure, plenty of people have shown me kindness before, but that doesn't mean I will ever take it for granted. No matter how many times people help me out in life, I will never forget any of them.
Well, instead of repaying those who helped you, perhaps you could help others yourself. Everyone meets others in need from time to time. By choosing to be there for them, you're passing the kindness you received onto others.
Yep, you're right. That's what I've always tried to do, and will always continue to do. Right. And when Cyrus gets back, I'll find some way to help him out too.
This has been quite an eventful day.
Yeah, it has. It's really hit me how tired I am now that I've started to relax.
I need to rest. Everyone, please excuse me for a while.
Yeah, I need to get some water and maybe a piece of fruit. Once I'm rested up, I need to get back to being an instructor again.
Well, it looks like the curse of the mountaineers who couldn't get off the mountain is finally broken. Feels like an action-packed chapter has come to a close. Shall we find somewhere to rest and chat too?
Why not? Then, please, come with me. You sensed something too, didn't you? Then let's go.
Huh? Are you going back to your camp again? Paimon thought maybe we could talk here. Okay. Might as well come with you.
Good. Shall we set off right away? Sorry for bringing you back here once again. Some topics are best discussed in private.
Is this about the imposter?
That's right. I have to say, Traveler, I'm very surprised you noticed the difference between me and the imposter. Yes, this mark. Perhaps it's where it all began.
Ooh, sounds like the beginning of a big story. Keep going.
Well, I can't deny that what I'm about to say does sound like something from a children's storybook. So, what do you think this diamond-shaped mark means?
A tattoo? A crest? Something else?
No. Consider it a birthmark. Have you ever seen an intricate glass ornament and wondered how it was made? Well, one method for crafting with glass is a technique known as glass blowing. Glass blowing is not a widely known art in Teyvat. For this reason, glassware made in this way is usually very expensive. As the name implies, glass blowing involves blowing air into a hole, much like blowing up a balloon. This type of glassware is known for having a pontil mark at the point where the blowpipe was inserted, where the hole was sealed at the very end. This mark is a sign that the item was crafted by a human hand.
Sounds kind of amazing.
It is a wondrous and beautiful art form. Alice says that these marks are seen as proof of the maker's fine handiwork, the only flaw in an otherwise perfect work of art. My mark is something similar to this. The difference between synthetic and natural life lies in the directional flow of the life force. The energy of a natural life form flows out from within. That's why flower buds bloom and curled leaves unfold. And it's the very reason we watch and wonder at blossoming flowers. Creating life artificially, on the other hand, involves, to a certain extent, the introduction of an external source of energy into the embryonic life form. When the hole where the life force was infused is sealed at the end, it leaves a mark not dissimilar to the pontil mark in blown glasswares. The alchemical substance drips and spreads out in all directions, resulting in this rather ingenious diamond shape.
Wow. So that's where it came from.
This mark is a sign of my artificial origins, and proof of my imperfection as a human. I presume that the imposter intentionally avoided replicating this mark, so as not to become less than perfect himself. You are fundamentally different from other people. I have few qualms about sharing my secrets with you. Just as Paimon said, it all sounds like a story. Even if you were to tell anyone else, they would regard it as nothing more than a tall tale. The transcendent and miraculous are not the only things to which human beings aspire. They pursue the everyday, the ordinary, to a far greater extent than I would have ever imagined. People like to believe that those who are thoroughly different from themselves could only ever exist in stories. It makes things much easier. Or, in other words, all the unfathomable things we've seen recently would make good material for a novel. I have friends who write novels. If they wrote this story, it'd probably be even more complex.
Making up stories is easy. Even Paimon can do that.
Oh, I didn't know you had that kind of talent.
Paimon's the best guide in Teyvat. Making up stories is a piece of cake.
In that case, how about we have a storytelling contest? We can base our stories on the events of the last few days.
Sounds great. But we still have to help out the Adventurers Guild.
I understand. Creativity is something that cannot be rushed. Take your time, and come back when you have found some inspiration. We'll see whose story is more compelling.
Deal! Okay, we'll regroup with the Adventurers Guild for now.
Sure. My story. Yes, I should have known. Master's failed specimen in the dragon's belly. This is where the story truly begins. If we switched places, if you were the survivor, then as the abandoned experiment, the failure of the primordial human project, I'd want to replace you too. I would replicate your appearance, study your alchemy, and create miraculous life forms to divert your attention. I would wait for the right moment, then dispose of you and the Traveler, the sole person to have known your secret. And then, I could finally experience the joy of being brought into the world.
Allow me to introduce Yozerf. He's Joel's father.
Dad, this is that traveler I was telling you about. The traveler's helped me out loads in the past, and this time we even built a snowman together.
Joel has told me everything about you. I can't thank you enough.
Wow! This is amazing! Wait a second. Why is Cyrus discreetly wiping tears away? And what is Pallid doing here?
Pallid is the hero of the hour this time. Go on, Pallid. Tell us what happened in your own words.
Okay. The weather was fine on that fateful day, and I had a feeling that Lady Luck was smiling down on me. So I trusted my gut and set off to explore somewhere new.
Why does this...
But I had only been away from the group for a short while when I fell down a slope and just started...
Uh-oh. Did my bad luck rub off on him when we ran into each other on the mountain?
The place I fell to was somewhere I didn't recognize, and I'd sustained a few injuries. I remember thinking to myself, this is the worst luck I've ever... Then I met Yozerf. He'd heard the sound of me falling and...
Huh?
Wow!
I thought he must have been someone from the Adventurers Guild here for the event, but after a few words of conversation, it was clear that he was having... The temperature was freezing, and there was no time to deal with all that there and then. So I convinced... We got back to the camp, ran into Joel, and the moment he saw him, he froze for a second, with this completely...
My memory has still not fully recovered, but Joel and his...
Daddy.
Daddy's right here, Joel. Daddy's right here.
Yozerf, don't you remember anything else at all? The poor princess? Feeding the foxes?
I'm sorry. I woke up and found myself covered in blood. My things were gone, and there was nothing. I crawled into a cave and settled in for a slow recovery. After my legs and feet were a little better,
Dad, I was so worried about you.
Eula?
Here, take this. It's powdered rime. Just add it to your snowman, and it will never melt.
Wow! Really? Oh, this is awesome! You're the best, Auntie Eula! Dad, I have an unmeltable snowman now! How cool is that?
how can I ever repay you all? Thank you all. Thank you, from the bottom of my heart.
Dad, I want to go move the snow.
Okay.
Very well, very well. It's time for Pallet and I to have another discussion concerning his breaches of adventurer discipline.
Huh? But Cyrus...
See you guys!
Oh, I made this for you and Amber. Think of it as a winter souvenir.
Aw, are you sure? This must be really important to you.
Come on now, just take it. No need to make such a fuss.
Wow! Now our snowman won't melt either!
You're welcome. Just keep it, that's all I ask. Amber and I have some business to attend to now. See you later.
Everyone's gone! Oh! Maybe we should try Timaeus again.
Traveler and Paimon, what can I do for you? Wait a minute. You've got that mischievous look on your face.
Timaeus, will you help us?
Well, if the Traveler isn't really interested, then, yeah, maybe I'll give this one a pass. It's just the weirdest request ever.
No, but Paimon's Sunsettias are gonna go to waste without it!
And the time it would take me to research something like that, I could probably pick those Sunsettias again 10 times over.
New research project, Timaeus? We meet again.
Oh, Albedo, thank goodness. So the situation is, Paimon wants a machine that can turn fruit into juice and keep the juice fresh. I mean, surely it's...
Majorly important! That's what it is! If you can manage to invent this, we'll never have to worry about fruit going bad ever again!
That's impossible.
Turning fruit into juice is not hard, but keeping it fresh is more difficult. But if you simply want to keep the fruit from rotting, there are many ways to achieve this. Right, Traveler?
What about his neck?
What's wrong? Is there something on my neck? From the look on your face, it's as if you thought I just played a practical joke on you that was in exceedingly poor taste.
Albedo, you were saying, how do you stop fruit from going bad?
Well, one way would be to bury your fruit on Dragonspine, where the snow never melts all year round.
But then Paimon won't be able to eat them!
You could always live on Dragonspine.
No, too cold for Paimon.
Or you can give the fruit to me, and I would take it to Dragonspine for you. But since you don't like the cold, you'd have to send someone else to pick them up when you want them. This is where you come in, Traveler.
Suddenly sounds a lot more feasible with other people doing all the work.
Fruit buried on Dragonspine will stay fresh for much longer. Who knows? Maybe the next time you visit, it will have grown into an orchard. You can...
No way! Then Paimon will have to be a gardener!
Oh? Well, I don't think being a gardener is so bad.
Albedo! Stop trying to get your hands on Paimon's super sweet Sensitias!
It bothers you, does it?
Of course it bothers Paimon! They are the rarest, super-duper sweetest Sensitias!
Okay, but they're just Sensitias. When someone's pockets are full, and there's...